Simulator 1.3. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3. Folder view list. Ops Studio Recycle bin 1 of 13. RS Games Client 4. Recycle bin 1 of 13. Connection timeout. See the TFM log.
Restream chat.
Simming files 11 of 13.
So give me a second here.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Simming files 11 of 13. Simming files. Items view list. Restream chat 7 of 10.
I don't know
Cut
why.
copy seek and rename MSFS. Delete pop-up window. Run as administrator A2 of 9. Items view list. Restream chat 7 of 10. Restream chat row 1 column 1. Restream. Type a message. Edit blank. Clickable menu. Disable button. Enable button. Simming files row 1 column 2 of 5. Simming files. Items view. Restream chat document. Click Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
Okay, so we are doing another sneak peek. Andy has added some more stuff to the beta that we've been showing you guys. Andy, I'm in code and dark. Do you need me to go and change it to do I need to go into the thing and turn on the battery for the CDU and set it to running? Where do you want me to?
You need at least FMC access.
Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and I'll do right bracket.
Feature not yet implemented.
Oh, I can't do it on this one, can I?
Cockpit panels
Wait,
dialog.
yeah,
Cockpit panels preview. Level 1 over at left 1 of
I
6.
just hit the wrong key. Okay.
Expanded. Level 2 of 1 of 21. Dome lights 2 of 20. EEC 3 of 20. CVR 4. Gear 5 of 21. Oxygen 6 of 20. SU 7 of 20. Service phone 8 of engines 9 of 20. Exterior lights 10 of 20. Pressurization 11 of 21. Level air systems 12 of 20. Anti-X 13 of main 14 of 20. Hydraulics 15 of 20. Accu 16 of 21. Level electrical 17 of 21. Level 2.
Here we go.
Search for panels at F2 blank. Cockpit panels preview. Electrical 17 of 21. Search for panels at F2. Cockpit panels preview. Electrical. Search for panels at F2 blank.
Oh, I
Cockpit panels preview.
can't. Oh, we don't have the electrical in this menu yet, do we?
No.
Okay, so let me do it this way then.
Cockpit panels.
Here's what we'll do.
Cockpit panels.
Because it won't take but a
Microsoft Flight
second
Simulator 1.33.
because of how fast the computer is now.
TFM is shutting down.
I'm going to shut down the beta real quick.
Folder view list. Simming files 11 of 13. Cock 5 classic. MSFS. Simming files 11 of. Simming files. Talking flight monitor 10 of 10. Cut T control plus X 1 of 5. Items view. Date map type edit shortcut red. Date map talking flight monitor 10 of 10.
And
Cut T
we'll
control copies rename share as delete pop-up window. Run as administrator. File run as administrator. Items view list.
Load the regular TFM.
List. Talking flight monitor 10 of 10. Loading airport database. Current aircraft. PMDG 700.
Okay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Simming files restream ops BVI pilot slash 737 cockpit column 36 of 6.
Go.
Microsoft Flight Sim. Mic 730 panels preview. Level 0 echo expanded. 0 item. Level 1 0 1 1 2 1 1 service interval. Dome lights 1 EEC 1 1 oxygen 1 1 gear 1 1 flight recorder 1 1 level 0 electronics select 1 1 forward over at left 1 1 expanded 0 level 1 flight navigation slash display 1 1 level. App 1 1 level 1. Wipers 1 1 level 1. Level 0 set bottom over at the left center over level 1 app 1 1 electrical collapse 1 1 level 1. Expanded 0 items. Battery selector combo box off collapsed. Avionics master active. Battery on.
There
Battery
we
active.
go.
Oxygen level 67%.
Battery's on.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.8.0.
Into the CDU.
700 Simming 5 restream chat column ops 29.1 BVI pilot slash menu PMDG 737 CDU refresh button edit red only mode menu land 1 less FM land 2 land 3 PM 4 setup greater startup 3 land 2 less options panel 1 less aircraft panel 2 less options state load greater land 2 less options state load greater
State load.
land 1 less approach land 2 less apron land 3 less apron on land 4 less climb land 5 less full start 6 less return
Let's see.
load panels land 3 less final land 2 less cruise land 1 less full start land 2 land 3 land 4 less hammer land 5 less runway
What does
land
set it
5
for?
less runway
Runway. That'll give me full.
land 4 less hammer land 3 less final land 2 less cruise land 1 less full start 2
Or I could set it for
less full start 2 COLDDARKGPU
Code Dark GPU, couldn't I?
land 1 less full start 2
No, set it for something like taxi.
land 2 less cruise land 3 less final land 4 less hammer land 5 less runway
Okay, let me see.
6 less return
Tax. Yeah,
land 3 less apron on land 2 less apron land 3 land 4 less climb land 5 less full start load panels
Let's see.
land 3 2 land 1 less taxi
There
land
it is.
1 less taxi CDU number 1 execute key available
Execute.
Swap 1234 left IRS mode select nav right IRS
Okay.
PMDG 737
There
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.8 737 cockpit row 1 column 2 of 6 number 1 ignition on battery selector combo box on collapsed cockpit panels Microsoft Flight Simulator 1 Simming files row 1 column 2 of 5 Simming files item Microsoft Flight Simulator restream chat row ops 29.1 BVI pilot slash Microsoft Flight Simulator folder view list Simming files 11 of 13 TFM is shutting down
TFM is shutting down.
run dialog type the name notepad documents documents items view list MSFS TFM files items view list TFM 23.9 alpha 5 not selected 1 TFM 23.9 alpha 5 1 of 5 TFM 23.9 alpha 6 2 of 5
We're on Alpha
data not selected 1 of 50
right?
items view list TFM.dll.com 40 TFM.x45 of 50 cut T copies rename share it delete pop-up window run as administrator A2 of 8 open and run as administrator items view list TFM.x45 of 57 sim group support not loaded loading airport database loaded
Got fast.
TFM 23 state modified at TFM.x45 desktop list Simming files 11 of 13 tracking Microsoft Flight Simulator 1 Microsoft Flight Simulator 1
Okay, you guys, if you're watching, just kind of hold back on the questions. Let us go through stuff here real quick, and then we'll be glad to. Well, you know, actually, I do want. This won't take but a second.
Run dialog. Type the name of notepad. Book documents. Documents. Items. New list. Book files 2 of 10. MSFS2020 airports 1 of 10. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.33.8.
Well, you know what? No, I'm not. I was going to say I was going to load my Bing key, but it's fine. We can just.
Springfield Gardens, New York, United States. 1.6 nautical miles. 48 degrees.
Endeavor 5260 taxi to gate
Okay.
Delta 61
So we're not going to do
using
that.
runway
All right.
Kilo
So here we are,
Delta
Andy. I got the new TFM, the Beta 6 up here. It's loaded.
Com 1. 128.7.
So yeah, where you want to start? Actually, you can turn the sim is so loud. Let me
Start
turn
window,
it
search
down a
window,
little bit.
Mixed reality portal. App. Mixed sound mixer options. System. Settings window. Sit output device movement. Input device move. Apps movement. List. System sound. PVI files. Microsoft Flight Simulator movement. New app button. Adjust the output volume slider 69. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60. 60.
Let me
60.
take the volume down a little because it's
25.
a bit loud.
26. 27. 29. 30.
Okay, there we go.
Microsoft Flight Restream Channel 1 Ops 29.1 BVI pilot slash pilot lounge teams channel list preview the private lobby master volume slider 50 51 52 53 68
Go ahead and say
69
something, Andy.
70
Yeah, I'm right here.
77 77 75 70 77 78 79 80
Okay, perfect.
BVI pilot slash pilot
All right, Andy. So
BVI pilot slash pilot Microsoft Flight Simulator 1 Microsoft Flight Simulator
let's go ahead and give them a recap on what we talked about last time. We couldn't stay long. I had an emergency, or the night before, not last night. So give them kind of a recap on what we talked about the other night.
Yeah, so basically, the new jump to gate and jump to runway box.
Yes.
Jump to runway is right bracket control R, and you type in your airport code, hit enter, it takes you to the list of available runways. Pick the one you're assigned and hit enter, and it'll jump straight to it. Gates is the same type of thing, right bracket control G, type in your airport code. You get a list of gates. If you want to filter them, you can filter by ramp type, or you can filter by gate size. And press enter on the one you want, and you'll just jump straight to it.
That'd be really helpful too, because sometimes, you know, on MSF on 2020, sometimes it doesn't always put you where you think you're going, and so it's nice to be able to look at where you want to jump to, and it'll give you the size, and you'll know where you're going. You know what runway it is or what gate it is. I think it's very useful. So.
Yeah, and you don't have to figure out what's going on with the gate picker and the runway picker on the world map either.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So very, very, very useful.
Matter of fact, I'm going to I'm doing this flight. Matter of fact, I'm going to use jump to runway now.
Nice.
Jump.
And I will be doing a flight
There
later,
we
you
are.
guys, from JFK to Dallas. So you guys can check it out a little bit later. All right, so let's talk about what we're wanting to show them, and where do you want me to go? What do you want me to pull up for them?
So are we doing gates and runways, or are we doing this other stuff?
We can do a recap if someone asks questions, but if you want to catch up on the new stuff that you've been doing, we can start with that. And if people got questions about the gate or runway, they can ask, and we'll do a quick rundown on it. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's already a video on it.
Yeah, so you guys
I mean,
can,
be
yeah,
it fast
there is.
5-10 minutes, but
there's
a video on it.
We did go through everything there was, yeah. So we'll go to the new stuff that you got today then.
Yeah, so let's do the new stuff. So the new stuff is FMC improvements. So
oxygen level 67%.
First things first is a bug where every time you typed something in to the FMC or pressed a key, it would repeat the title of the window.
Yes, yeah.
And so it doesn't do that now, so it only announces the new the new screen title
Bug's
if
been
it's changed.
squashed. He brought in the pest control.
Yep. So there's that one. Then there's another feature that I put in earlier today.
This guy really gets
That
me.
when you're typing into the scratch,
He leaves me hanging right on the ledge
So,
with
like,
these
you-
new features. I'm like, man, what's it going to be?
so you can test this out.
Okay. Give me bring up the CDU.
So the bring up the FMC,
Or the
go to
FMC.
FS Actions, and go to Fuel.
Menu file FMC
Yep.
display menu 1. Menu.
FMC,
Plan 1. Less FMC plan 2. Plan 3.
FS
PM 4. Setup greater.
actions.
Plan 5. FS actions greater.
Fuel.
Plan 4. Setup rate PM 3. Plan 1. Less FMC less rate greater. Plan 2. Less DLNK.
Oh, I gotta hit Control L. It's right bracket Control L, right?
Alternate line select keys active.
Yep, there we go. I'm
Yep.
like, why is it not going?
No, it's just Control L.
Oh,
No,
you
it's just Control L.
7060 ASL.
Oh, you don't got it
Alt line
yet.
select keys active.
Okay.
Alternate line select keys active. Plan 2. Less DLN. Plan 3. PM 5. FS actions greater.
I'm like, why is it not moving?
FS actions. Plan 4. Less pushback. Plan 3. Auto 2. Round 1. Less fuel services greater.
Oh, and it instantly said FS
Round
actions too.
1. Less fuel services greater. Fuel.
Fuel.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love
Total
this.
LPSDW/MTOW. Fuel.
Okay, we're on
Fuel.
fuel.
Total LP1. 22,621.9/171.9/188.2.
Okay, so check your fuel quantity with right
Total
bracket F,
LPSDW/MTOW.
just so you have a reference
Total fuel.
point here.
22,600.
20. I'm going to need to add more fuel, but 22,611.
Total fuel. 22,611.2.
Okay, so you're at 22,000. So let's type in 35,000 into the scratch pad
So Alt
and press
S.
enter.
Let's plan.
Okay, I hit enter.
No, wait.
CDU ready.
Oh, it said CDU ready. Does that mean now I can do left soft 1 to
It
put
means
it in?
that. Yes, it means when if you hear CDU ready, it means TFM is done typing.
FMC display at red only plus home total LPSDW/MTOW. Fuel. Total LPS1. 22,600 to 171.9/. Total LPSDW/MTOW. 1. 34,999.184.3/188.2.
I love the fact, guys. So if you didn't catch what was going on here, basically Alt
Press
S,
Alt plus S plan. Plan. Plan.
and I'm just gonna put in 40,000 this time. And you guys just listen, and you'll see what we're talking about. I'm in the scratch pad. I type 40,000. I'm gonna hit enter. Now y'all just listen.
CDU ready.
CDU ready. That is, oh my gosh,
FMC display at red only plus home 1.
that's amazing, dude. That's
Total LPS1. 39,999.183/188.2.
because you know I'm a victim of always, and maybe you did this too, Andy. I don't know, but me, I would always refresh because I wanted to go faster. So I'm always doing like Alt R, you know, because I don't know where it's at. You know, is it about to load? Is it? But now I know 100%. I can just wait a few seconds, and it says, you know, so
Yeah.
you ready, and bam. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's going to help out a lot. A whole lot. Talk to them for 1 second, Andy. I got to take this real quick. Just go ahead and talk to them.
Yep.
I'll be just a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, that is really nice that we've got that. You know, that new feature. You know, it's nice to know where you're at, and having that tell you when the CDU is ready. You don't have to keep on hitting Alt R
Springfield Gardens, New York, United
because
States.
you're not
1.
sure what's going on. So that is definitely a nice update, I must say.
Call 1. Colon. Level TOCGZF 1. 39,959.189. Level TO2. 86.7% fuel and free. Less than full 6.70.
I screwed up on takeoff.
That happens from time to time.
Whoops.
The beauty
Yeah, I don't know
of
what
simming,
happened. I had
folks.
everything. I had everything. Yeah, I had everything set up, and I took the brake off, pushed the throttle forward, takeoff power. It went up to 100 knots and then just slowed down to 40.
Oh, I wonder if that run. Are you sure that was a long enough runway?
I don't know. It's what they assigned me.
Well, it's not. Never mind. That wouldn't have done that because of that, because it's not AI flying. So that wouldn't have mattered. That, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it said verify takeoff speeds is what it said.
Yeah, sometimes I get that same issue. Sometimes I got to go in and check my speeds
Down.
because the
Down.
uh,
Don't snort and huff at me. Down.
speeds are not updated or something. I don't know,
Down.
but
Down.
yeah, that's
Now.
all part of simming. But yeah, I like the new feature though. That's really a nice feature to have for sure.
Fuel. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight
Yeah, and then the next one.
Okay.
Microsoft
If
Flight Simulator.
you
Fuel roll 1 column.
do-
Fuel time off FMC display.
Right bracket F1 through F7.
Okay, so let's
It
do.
will control your speed brake.
Oh, so no matter where you're at, just anywhere on the CU.
Yeah, so no matter
or-
where you're at. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Microsoft Flight. Microsoft.
So you can have the sim window, right bracket F1,
Speed brake off.
speed brake off, right bracket F2,
Speed brake off. Speed brake arm light on.
speed brake armed, right bracket 3,
Speed brake off. Speed brake arm light off.
right bracket 4,
Speed brake off. Speed brake arm light on. Speed brake off. Spoilers deployed. Speed brake off. Speed brake off.
Okay, so just to tell you what it's telling me here, Andy, when I do right bracket
Speed brake
F1,
off.
it says speed brake off,
Speed brake off.
right bracket
Speed brake
F2,
off.
it's saying speed brake off now.
Speed
for
brake
some
off.
reason.
Spoilers retracted. Speed brake arm light off. Speed brake extended light on. Speed brake extended light off.
Hold on.
Speed brake off. Speed brake off. Speed brake arm light on.
Okay, on right bracket F2 it says speed brake light on armed. Right bracket 3
Speed brake off. Speed brake arm light off.
it says
Yeah, so
light off.
so
armed off.
F1 and yeah, so F1 is decrease, F2 is increase,
Oh,
F3 is off, F4 is arm, F5 is
Speed brake on light on.
50%, F6 is flight, and F7 is full 100%.
and what is 6?
So if you want
Speed brake off. Spoilers deployed.
F6 is flight.
Oh, like when you're. So does that put it above 50, or is that what does?
No, it's a 7, like halfway between a 65 and 70%.
Oh, okay, that's why they call it flight, because it's to.
This is like flight detent, yeah, because flight detent basically you should not exceed this during a normal flight.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. So F5
And then
is
full
50%,
under extreme. Yep,
and then F7 is what again?
is
Speed brake
100.
off. Speed brake arm light off. Speed brake extended arm light on.
Okay, so if you're at 100 and you wanted to decrease a little, you could do right bracket F1.
Speed brake off.
So I
Yep.
guess decrease.
Speed brake off.
Now you do know it says speed brake light off when you do that, right? Is that
Speed brake off.
Yeah, that's not me, that's the airplane telling you that.
Speed brake off.
okay?
Speed brake off. Speed brake off. Speed brake off. Speed brake off. Spoilers retracted.
Okay, so F1 and F2, you guys, is to decrease and increase. F3.
Speed brake off. Speed brake D/N arm light off.
Go over them commands real quick. Let me check it. Andy, talk to him about the commands. Give me a minute.
Yep, so hold on. There we go. So F1 is decrease, F2 is increase, F3 is off, F4 is arm, F5 is 50%, F6 is flight detent, and F7 is 100%. Let's see.
Okay, I just had to check something real quick. So, again, that's,
Yep.
to me, as, you know, my own opinion when flying, it's nice to be able to have those buttons on the fly. And I'm sure Andy probably agrees. There is times when you want to use that. You know, when you want to...
Yeah, because you don't have to.
Yeah. That way you don't got to jump to another
'Cause
window
you don't
to
have-
do it.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to open the. You don't have to open the speed box to use it, and then flip it back and forth and back and forth. It's annoying when you have to do that because then you can't pay attention to your speeds and your altitudes and your waypoints like you should.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I've been in several conditions, Andy, where you know you're doing your descent, and you know there's been times when the airplane wants to be faster than what you want to be going, and you have to go over to the other window, hit the button, get this, you know, or when it's wanting you to slow down because of a turn. Well, now you can just do it. Be on the sim window, hit right bracket F5. I think I'd probably use F6 for fly, because I think that'd be enough to get the speed, you know, right where you wanted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you don't always have to use that either.
No.
Alright, so what's up on the timer?
But it's nice to be able to use that on the fly, though, because, you know, the new simmers are going to learn that that's a very useful feature. Very useful. We'll be testing that feature out later tonight for sure. I guess that's what you was getting ready to do, but
Alexa,
you was
pause the
unable to
timer.
take off. So are you going to redo your flight?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
So, if you guys got, you know, questions, feel free to go ahead and post your questions. We'll sit here for a few minutes and listen to see who comes in. And he's working on his flight because he went to take off and he couldn't for some reason. Do what?
Yeah, I have no
No,
idea.
he didn't crash. He was just going to take off, and
Springfield Gardens, New York, United States.
the
1.6 miles per
airplane,
hour,
instead
48
of
degrees.
continuing to speed up on the runway, it just slowed down like, no, we're not taking off today. We'll just stop and just hang out here. Amanda said, get your foot off the brake. He's laughing at you there. So yeah, um, these new features coming in, I really like, and it's a lot faster. Let's just go over that real quick. How much faster that the sim is compared to what it used to be. I mean, I can tell a difference. I'm not gonna say like,
Oh yeah.
you know, like daylight to dark difference, but there's definitely a big difference of how much faster that it is. Actually, it probably is a lot different from the older one, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it is. Run them side by side one day.
That'd be an interesting. Oh, I could run TFM on
Alexa,
P3D and TFM on 2020. That'd be an interesting video to try to do. Keeping up with two airplanes at the same time.
Yep.
That'd be interesting. But yeah. Yeah, we're out. I'm outside right now at the moment. We're waiting on our new mower that Amanda bought, a riding lawnmower, because pushing 2 acres is not very. It's not a recommended thing to do, people. Just saying. If you got 2 acres of property, you probably don't want to push mow it. I mean, unless you're crazy or something.
No.
I guess. How long do you think it would take one person, Amanda, with just a push mower? All this. Yeah, 2 people took 3 days to do all this grass. Yeah. It was her and my daughter came over and assisted as well. But really, Amanda did 70% of it. My daughter helped, but she did the front yard. And I think a little bit on the side, but she did the rest, and there was a lot. And actually, that's not even all of our property, actually, to be exact about it, because our property, there's an area in the back that's still like woods and, you know, tall weeds and stuff like that. But we're not going to bush hog that, because we got a big enough yard as it is. We'll leave nature alone back there. Let the birds have it. But yeah, I like the new features. And anybody's watching this at a later time when we're not live anymore, you got questions, you can always send the email to Andy. Just go to talkingflightmonitor.com, click on the contact link, and send him a message. Again, you know, if you download this from GitHub and use it, you know, he's taking no responsibility and anything going wrong with your flight. No support to give you if you're having trouble with it. It's your own little birdie if you decide to fly with it. So technically, do I think you'll have trouble with it? No, but it's, you know, he's still got to put that out there that there's no support, because there's not until it's actually been released, and then you can do some support, but that's still going to be a while.
Oh yeah, it'll be a little bit.
Have you been doing any picking around with the live wire stuff or anything? Have you been messing with that at all, or
No.
not really?
No.
I was just curious. Somebody had said something the other day, and I said I don't think so. I think they're kind of waiting. Oops, I cut out there on you. I said I think you guys were kind of waiting on some other stuff to come back to you before you guys dove in more.
Yeah.
It's still very exciting, especially to think about, you know, that one day there might even be a possibility of flying with even more than just the Airbus. I mean, just getting a sneak peek of what could be possible. I think it was you that said that if all these other planes are using the same, doing things the same way, then you know the options would be much larger.
Yep.
1 second, guys. Alright, I'm still here, guys. Let's see. But I think I grabbed the wrong day yesterday. So which day is today? Just which row is... Which one's Friday? This one? Oh, up here. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I took out of. So, let me find. Yeah, is all the Fridays empty? That's got one in there. I'll get your bottle tonight and I'll fix these. Okay. So, any other goodies to throw in there, Andy, or is that where we're at right now? What do we?
I think that's it for now.
That's about it for now. Okay. Again, it's not like, you know, yeah, that's all, guys. That's a huge update. So, again, if you guys got questions for Andy, again, you can go to Talking Flight Monitor if you're watching this at a later time. You can send him an email, you know, but make it reasonable questions, not stuff that, you know, hey, are you know, will you do this, this, and this? If it's, you know, make it about the stream, I guess is what I'm saying. Because I'm sure he gets enough stuff for people asking, you know, do this and do this. Oh, why don't you do this? I'm sure he gets that. So, I love that feature though. I like the fact that you can be on the sim, right bracket, F1, right bracket F2. So let me get this right again just to make sure. Right bracket F1 and F2 is decrease and increase. F3 is speed brake off completely, disarmed, right?
Yep.
Right bracket F4,
speed brake off, speed brake arm light on.
That arms it. So it's not on, it's just armed. Or it's not put out, it's just armed. And then right bracket F5
speed brake off.
is 50%. Right bracket F6
speed brake off.
is flight. So like Andy said, you know, about 60-70% is where it's at. And then right bracket 8
speed brake off, speed brake arm light off, speed brake slash arm light on.
Is 100%.
Yep.
So we will
speed brake off. Spoiler retracted. Speed brake extended light on. Speed brake slash arm light off. Speed brake extended light off.
That's beautiful. And again, if you're just tuning in, I'm going to go
Fuel
back
column 205.
to see
Fuel dialog FMC display fuel total LTSGW slash MTOW1. 39,540. Scratch with plus S blank.
do Alt S. And I'm just going to put in 20,000. I'm going to hit enter. Just wait for it.
CDU ready.
CDU ready. So that means I can do Alt
FMC display at red only Alt plus home 3. Let's set full 6.70.
hit left soft 1.
Springfield Gardens, New York, United States. What fuel density? 3. Let's set full 6 fuel at 2. Level T1. 19,998 169.3 slash 188.2.
And I think I noticed something else new here, Andy.
Scratch with Alt plus S blank.
It doesn't still have what I typed into the CDU. It's blank. Before I would have to go back.
Oh, the scratch pad, yeah.
Yep. Before I'd have to go back and scratch pad, hit delete, which is
Blank.
no big deal. It deletes it. But it must delete it automatically now. Once you hit enter, it must clear it, is what I'm guessing.
Yep. Yep.
So that's, that's a little thing, but a big thing at the same time, because you don't accidentally put in.
Well, yeah, because you're throwing around things in the scratch pad and you don't think about it, and you type in 2 airport codes jammed together.
I did it on speed the one day. I put in I forget what it was I was doing. Anyway, I was doing something and it changed it from 250 to 350, and I was trying to go to 150, and somehow or another it didn't clear out the 250 from when I did it before. So when I put in 150, it just doubled my speed, I think is what it was. But anyway, it helps out big time. So
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. DVI pilots restream chatter ops 29.
Again, guys,
Start recording checkbox not checked.
A little sneak peek, but
Start
a
recording
good
checkbox
one.
not checked. Stop streaming checkbox
If
checked.
you guys got questions, go to talkingflightmonitor.com. You can contact Andy there. And as we get new features, we will continue to bring these sneak peeks. I can't tell you that it's going to be every day. Sometimes it might be 2 days in a row. Sometimes it might be 2 days out of the whole week. It just depends on the amount of work that Andy's doing for a new feature. Because again, let me show you.
Cockpit panels dialog. Cockpit panels preview. Overhead
Looking
collapse
at the
106 level 1.
cockpit
Control stand collapse 206 level 1. Overhead collapse 106 level 1.
There's 6
Control stand collapse 206 level 1.
different
Forward collapse 306 level. Clear shield collapse 4. Apps 506 level 1. Lower forward 606 level 1.
levels here, but inside of each
Overhead collapse
level,
106 level 1.
like overhead,
Level 2 of 1 of 21.
there's 21 different things inside that one
Level 1 overhead expanded 106 collapse.
overhead.
Control stand collapse 206 level 1.
Control
Expanded.
stand.
Level 2 cargo fire 106. Level 1 control stand expanded 206.
That's not very big, I don't think.
Level 2
but
cargo fire 106.
cargo fire.
CDU 206 level 1 control
Wait a
stand
minute,
expanded
sorry,
206.
I'm on the wrong
Collapse.
one.
Forward collapse 306 level 1.
Okay,
Expanded.
forward, for
Level 2 display
example.
units 1 of 8.
There's 8 different
Level 1 forward
things in
expanded.
there.
Clear shield collapse 406 level expanded. Level 2 MCP collapse 1 of 2. Level 1 clear shield
So
expanded collapse.
all these things that he's still got to do, like adding all these things. Somebody was asking, why can I not? That's a lot of stuff to do. He's still got to go in and add all these buttons and stuff to this stuff. So it takes time to do all that. So
Ops 29.1.3 profile.
that's why sometimes it'll be a big sneak peek and sometimes it's just a small
Stop streaming
update.
checkbox checked.
But either way, every time he adds something, that's one step closer. So
See transition controls window. Stop streaming checkbox checked.
Yep.
Andy, I appreciate you coming on with me doing the sneak peek. Again, you guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you need to tap on that subscribe button. Join us here at BVI Pilots. We always got interesting things to bring you. Me and Declan might be doing something here, and I think we're going to do it live. And we'll talk about that in their time, so keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. So
Stop streaming checkbox checked.
until next time, y'all take care. Keep the blue skies up, and when you're going down the runway, hopefully you'll take off and not stop like Andy did.
Stop streaming checkbox checked.
Who knows why, but it did it
Stop
to
streaming
him.
checkbox
So
checked.